So you just learned about the red Gyarados, I think, right? Isn't that what they tell you about at the beginning of this game?
Yeah.
I didn't see that. I just saw them
Hey,
talking.
Freddy, did you just see the TV? Sure you did.
Rexon just
Props
barging
Rowan.
into our room.
Nixon,
That
like you live here.
See, dude, I I literally just put my own dude's name instead of Nixon's name.
Yeah, what's our name again? I forgot.
Our name is
Uh,
Craddy.
Freddy
Craddy, that's right.
with two D's.
Lots and lots of
Craddy and
Pokemon.
Nixon.
Okay, I need to turn up the text speed because look how slow this is.
Yeah, the text speed's gotta go faster.
Nixon is such like a Utah county name. Oh my gosh.
Dude,
Oh, for
literally,
yes.
Like this is this is
somebody
making
is currently thinking they wish to name their child that.
Yeah.
like this is making me hate this guy. So fun fact. So Diamond and Pearl were my first Pokemon games.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. And my friend who lived down the street, he was like, he had Pearl, and he was like, you should get Diamond so we can trade and stuff. And I was like, okay. And then I was at his house starting, and he was like, oh, so I named like my
This is
rival
better.
this, so you should name yourself that, and you name your rival after me. And I was like, okay. And then like we would like always battle and stuff, and like it was kind of cool.
Yeah.
It was like,
Real quick, guys, we got to figure out if we're doing shift or set style. Set will be a lot harder because
Yeah.
that means we can't switch out Pokemon when we beat one.
one thing that I've done is like you change for set for like gym battles and boss battles, but leave it on shift so like training can be easier and stuff.
Okay,
For,
that's
like,
fair.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, training versus trainers, I guess. Okay, cool. Let's start that.
And then with the battle scene, I'm okay if we want to leave it on or if you want to turn it off.
Dude, that's money. Look at that. That's so
Yeah,
dope.
that's good. I like that.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, this is the one.
But yeah. So these were my first Pokemon games. I got
Wow.
a Cheetor, and I felt really cool because like at this point, like my older brother like wasn't into Pokemon anymore. So I was like, oh, you don't even know Burmy, and he was like, Burmy's stupid. And I would like show him a picture, and I'm like, no, he's awesome. He evolves into a bug steel type, just like Scizor.
Wait, Wormadam is Bug Steel?
Yeah, it can be. Yeah.
It can be. There's like 3 different evolution types. Where
I literally thought I knew everything about Pokemon.
Mom, stop talking to me.
I know a lot about Gen 4. I probably have spent like I think my diamond file has like 200 plus hours.
Really?
As like my friend had action replay, so he and I would just like spend hours giving 99 rare candies to whatever we wanted.
Yo, I got my original DS action replay right here.
Oh man, that flashback.
Right.
Action replay, what is that?
Action replay is essentially a hack to let you do certain things in the game. The newer action replays is what gets you like infinite shinies. Like you can just like get any shiny Pokemon you want ever, right? This one, however, let me go anywhere like out of bounds in the game. So I was able to go and catch Darkrai without the special event happening. I was able to just walk to his island.
I would use that to walk through trainers, so I didn't have to fight them.
Yeah. Yep. My first Pokemon game was
So,
Pokemon Ruby.
before we keep going, let's check our trainer ID.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, yeah.
So is it 1, 1, 2, and 3 are, or 0, 1, 2 is?
So what I've heard is like 1, 2, 3 is grass, 4, 5, 6 is fire, 7, 8, 9 is water, and then 0 is
You
the
get to
case where
choose.
so 0 we would discuss and pick one.
All right. Can we check it yet?
Oh, shoot. You literally just told me to do that, and I was like, nah. 4.
Okay.
That is...
We got to pick.
Fire, right?
Wait, is it the last number or the first number?
I thought it was the last number. That's
Oh, last number? Then we got a 0, baby.
Sweet, dude. We get to pick.
All right.
What the...
We get a debate.
Let's do this.
Too slow.
Yeah, so my first Pokemon game was Ruby. It was on the Game Boy Advance, and I got it I think when I was like 7 years old, and like because I had always grown up watching the Pokemon TV show, and so finally when I was 7 years old, my parents were like, let's get him actual video games for the first time in his life. And so Ruby, I fell in love with Ruby. I'm totally a Hoenn fanboy. Gen 3 all the way. And then when Emerald came out, that just like I pooped my pants. Like that was
were like,
just
"There's
the best
another
thing
one?"
ever. Yeah.
Emerald is money. Ashley's watching in the stream chat,
Oh yeah.
and
Hi,
she's
Ashley.
like, "Ha, amateurs! My first game was Crystal version."
Oh
She's
dang.
an OG.
Oh gee, man.
No, I think I technically owned Crystal, but like so I have two older brothers, and like I remember like one Christmas, like my parents were like, "Oh, here, like we got each of you one of these Pokemon games," and it was like my brother got Gold, my other brother got Silver, and I got Crystal. But I want to say like my older brothers were like, "This is ridiculous," and they were like, "You know, Brett, actually Gold is really rare." And I was like, "Oh, really? This?" And they're like, "Yeah, the Gold is more valuable than Silver." And trade.
Oh,
Because,
man.
and then me being me, I was like, "Cool, Gold." And like, I think I made it to like, I think I got lost on the way to the first gym, so I was like, "I'll play it later." I'm too busy playing Neopets.
Neopets. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that is a throwback right there. Ah, yes.
See,
Yeah. Go ahead, Chris.
no, I was just gonna say Ashley, even though she started on Emerald or started on Crystal, Emerald was the one that she put the most time into.
Yeah.
I put the most time into Ruby probably as well, though I did start with Crystal.
So I am the older brother, right, to my younger brother. So when my younger brother started to get actually into Pokemon games, I like handed him Ruby and I was like, "You need to start with this one to
Honestly,
start you on your journey."
Gen 4, I think, is where I don't know about peaked, but like
That's where the decline started to happen.
I think because I respect all generations.
Brad's like, excuse?
I put a lot of time into Sword and Shield and stuff, and I don't think they're quite as fun. It's a little easier, and I think they do come up with some good new Pokemon, but like just the nostalgia has a large piece of it. But Gen 4 mainly is when they did the split between physical and special.
Oh yeah.
Which in my opinion makes the game so much more dynamic, so much more interesting, and makes so many more Pokemon viable.
And see, like, I got Fire, like, I went out and bought Fire Red after beating Diamond, and I didn't know that, and I was like so mad because like I was like my Gyarados was terrible because like we use Water Pulse and it does like nothing, and I'm like, Gyarados is awesome. It is like, and then like I got the Hitmonchan who has like Ice Punch, which does no damage, and I'm like, but it's punching.
Gengar with like Thunder Punch was like super OP.
Yeah.
Right. I remember, yeah, it's like I know like one big move, like a thing that a lot of people would do was like Kadabra with like the elemental punches and recover.
Back in the day too, Psychic was super OP. Psychic was super OP
Yeah.
until I think
That's yeah. One thing I like about like post Gen 4 is I feel like they've done a lot for like bug type. Cause like Bug was good against Psychic, but like they're the only good bug types didn't learn any bug type moves like Pinsir.
Yeah.
But now there's like Galvantula and like Volcarona and a lot of cool ones. So.
I love Scolipede. I think Scolipede's dope.
Yeah, Scolipede's good.
I just like bug types. I don't know why. And like that makes me sound weird because I'm like the weird like bug catcher kid.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Manic
like,
Brad.
Right? Bug catcher Brad, and they start off sending out a Ninjask, and they're like, and then it's like, joke's on you, protect with Focus Sash, and then Swords Dance, and then Baton Pass into Heracross, and kill everybody.
Then you have like 3 Nicadas.
Okay, let's do this.
All right, so Brad wants Chimchar, right? Chris?
Chimchar was the first Pokemon like I ever started with, so I like Chim. And also, this is my hat in the ring for Chimchar. This Sinnoh does not have many fire types. We can get like a Ponyta later on and a Magmar, and those are like and I think a Houndoom maybe.
Houndoom's dope.
I think there's a lot of good water types, so I vote against Piplup just because I think we can always get another water type.
Chris, what is your argument for Piplup?
Water steel. He's a steel flipping penguin.
He is
So
good.
cool.
Like,
But no, that's not my whole argument. That's not my whole argument. Although my argument definitely holds less weight than Brad's, I think, because I just honestly I don't have too many water Pokemon that I actually like.
Vaporeon, bro.
Water Pokemon is probably one of my least favorite types just in general, and because of that, like the ones that I do like, I like to use because at that point, then you could use them as utility for surf and waterfall and stuff.
Yeah.
Brad, rebuttal.
Kenny, what do you think?
Oh, I'm just the moderator here.
Oh, okay.
Brad, do you have a rebuttal for that?
So I will say I did one playthrough of Platinum with Piplup, and I remember like the Steel Gym gives you Flash Cannon, which lowers special defense, and I gave that to Empoleon. So Empoleon would do like Flash Cannon and like lower their special defense, and then you would do Surf and obliterate them. So like he's good. I think our main question, kind of like what Chris was saying, is like, do we want to rely on getting another water type? And also, Piplup's going to be good. So, and like, if we get Piplup, then our starter or our rival is going to take Torterra, which is good because we can easily get like a Starly or something to
take care of that.
And we're good against the first gym, but bad against the second gym. So.
If we take Infernape, then we can get fighting into the Empoleon, though, which is super effective.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. So I'm like both are good. Like at this point, I'm like I agree that I don't like Turtwig as much. So I want one of these two.
All right.
And just,
it looks like we're gonna turn to the chat for who we should.
All right, chat.
chat. Ashley. Are we picking Piplup, the cute Pengu, or Chimchar the Monkey?
I just like I had one Nuzlocke where I had a Chimchar named Sun Wukong. He was awesome. So I'm mainly picking Chimchar based for like nostalgia reasons because like I
that
like
has
him.
Spoken.
What did they say?
Piplup.
Nice.
He says Piplup. Pippy.
All right. Poor Chimchar is gonna live his day away as Dawn's little monkey.
Yeah, and we'll wreck him every time we see him as an ode of respect as a fellow warrior.
I just want you guys to like whenever we're gonna get to a point where we're like, man, if only we had a fire type, and I'm just gonna sit back.
Oh yeah.
I do think that like it's similar with Hoenn. Hoenn didn't have any good fire types.
Yeah, it's
and,
true.
You felt that
Literally
super hard
none.
when you got to the Elite Four.
Hoenn had like Camerupt and Torkoal and what is it? Slugma, Vulpix, and that was it. Like that's
like,
all they had.
It's not an exaggeration. That's literally
like you had to choose Blaziken.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I do remember. I think it was when I was in high school. I was like, everything that fire is good against, you can also cover with flying and fighting, which are both really good types.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that fire is super effective against, you can cover with fire.
Like grass.
Yeah. So like grass and bug are weak to flying, and then steel and ice are weak to fighting.
Mm.
So like ultimately, like you don't need a fire type.
Actually, listen, Mudkip is adorable. No one disagrees that Swampert isn't like up there with some of the best starters in the game. But like, if you're going for typing and you're technical players like us gentlemen, then you gotta pick the typing advantage.
I gotta say something to Ashley. Ashley,
Swampert is good against like every gym in home.
Except for the ice gym. He gets wrecked in the ice gym. Like it's Swampert,
teach him Rock Slide. Rock is good against ice.
She says, get a Numel.
Oh, Numel.
No, bro. Okay.
If you guys want to watch the chat yourselves, you can.
Oh yeah.
Here, let me put it in.
I'll just hop in like on my phone.
Yeah, let me. I'll type it in here.
So Ashley, every time I restart Emerald or Ruby, I am so tempted to choose Mudkip because he is just so adorable every single time. But then I just remind myself, Blaziken's just so good. I just can't.
No, dude, no, Swampert. Okay, I think I'm with Ashley on this one. I would say Swampert every time. Just because I don't know, just like you can't like he's only weak to grass and he can learn ice moves. So like that's covered.
He's not weak to anything else.
Like, but just looking at
he's only weak
Blaziken
to grass.
like as a child, I was just looking at Blaziken and I was like, oh my goodness. That is the Pokemon of all Pokemons.
I think Blaziken's cool. I just think Blaziken is definitely overhyped, and I don't know. I think Swampert is phenomenal.
Blaziken honestly was OP in Emerald, but in the other games he's been just all right. But in Emerald there was no stopping him.
Yeah, dude, in the Elite Four, so like Blaziken can solo like 2 or 3 out of the 5 that you have to fight.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Okay. Let's Oh.
Okay. Like I'm excited for us to be using a Piplup. I think we should name it Swampert.
Oh my gosh.
It's possible.
No.
So, do you guys know the super famous Nuzlocke that happened where it was like online and everybody was putting inputs right into
Is
the
that
game?
the one where
Twitch plays
our Lord and
Pokemon?
Savior
Yeah,
Helix?
Twitch plays Pokemon. I'm gonna be referencing that a lot in our Nuzlocke because there's just it's a religion now.
Yeah.
So-
Okay, so this guy's gonna be using Withdraw, which is gonna raise his defense. So we're gonna need to like rely on crits basically. Because
in this generation,
say,
does crit ignore like stat boosts?
yeah. So if we get a crit, then it bypasses his boost defense. But yeah, 'cause like right now we're doing. So we might want to start growling just so when he starts attacking, he's also doing no damage.
I thought though that the very first battle, isn't it geared to let you win if you just keep attacking?
I've definitely lost a Nuzlocke in this battle before.
That'd be
Oh, no.
embarrassing.
Right? I started with a Turtwig and I lost to Chimchar on a critical scratch, and I was like, all right, I guess I'll start again with someone else.
That's so sad.
Dang.
That's so sad.
I know.
Dude, he's
Right,
literally
so-
going to +6.
Yeah, so I think his defense is now maxed out, so we're gonna have to rely on a critical pound.
Oh jeez.
It's possible.
Watch him crit us. Oh, I think we win this. We're doing about the same damage still.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. watch him crit.
If
Dude, watch us lose.
I swear,
Nuzlocke
if we lose
right
the
here,
first
right now.
battle of the Nuzlocke,
It's looking like it right now.
No, we're not gonna lose this. No.
I tell you, the first battle is always geared to let you win.
I don't think that's true. I think maybe on like later games. Like right now, I'm pretty sure a critical hit would kill us.
No. Crits 2 times. We would survive. This
Yeah,
hit-
but we've also lowered his attack.
Oh, you're right.
See, but I think they what is it called? They like program the game so that the first battle the enemy can't get any crits, right?
Maybe. Okay, we're
Dude,
good.
that
We're
was
good.
easy. What are you worried about?
Bro, whatever. That took us forever. You know it. Those growls saved us, Chris.
No, yeah. If we hadn't growled, then he would have been doing like an extra damage or 2 per turn.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, those growls are
Flippin' Naxon.
those. I just
Mason, what a douche.
Yeah.
Look at him using 6 withdraws in a row.
I just remember like as a kid being like, Psh, this move doesn't do damage, and I would like forget like Dragon Dance in favor of like Surf,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because I'm like, I need a water type move for no reason. I don't need Dragon Dance, and then like
Dude.
as an adult, I'm like, oh man, these moves are good.
our mom just implied that wild Pokemon would have like killed or maimed us if we had gone in without a wild Pokemon. It's like I don't want to think what would happen if you had gone without Pokemon. I would have shivered to think what they would have done to you. It's like, oh,
It's like, oh gee, thanks, Mom. I'm 10.
Like a Bidoof comes up and starts biting your ankle. You just kick it like against a tree or something.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm leveling up.
Oh, Bidoof.
well, dude,
That's the good thing is we know we're gonna get a Bidoof in this
boy.
game.
We a speedy boy.
Right? No, when do we name Piplup?
I think we name him once we visit Rowan in the next town.
And he gives us the Piplup.
That sounds right. We gotta start thinking of names for this little penguin dude.
That's a good question.
Because like I would be cool with like tux, because like penguins kind of wear like tuxedos. I don't know.
I think Ashley was very excited by the prospect of us naming him Swampert or Swampert. Dude,
I'm also a really big fan of naming like these big intimidating Pokemon like names like Mark. Like I remember on a Fire Red playthrough once I had this Nidoking that was like amazing named Jeremy.
Oh man.
I was always like, go Jeremy, and he's this giant killer monster who's like, hello, my name is Jeremy. I would be
Did we catch what gender our Pokemon was in that battle?
I didn't see.
That's also key.
It's probably male. Starters are like 7, 8 male.
Yeah.
That's sexist.
Sexist Pokemon.
I remember because when I played Sun for the first time, I was like, I wanted to use a Poplio because I liked Primarina, but I didn't want it to be male. But I got a female Poplio, and I was like, yes, because male Primarina looks weird, but a female Primarina is awesome.
I think Primarina sucks.
I thought it was fun. My Sun playthrough was weird though because I only had I only caught like 3 Pokemon.
Wow.
I used Alolan Marowak.
Accent 8 balls.
I used a Mudsdale and I used the Vikavolt and I used a Primarina, and that was my entire team.
Wow. And you beat the game with 3 Pokemons.
With 4, thank you very much.
Oh, 4.
But yeah, I don't know. Like I think I once played through like Fire Red with a Nidoqueen or a Nidoking or Charizard and.
So this doesn't count yet, right? Because we don't have Pokeballs.
Do we have Pokeballs?
We do not.
Let's check. Okay, Piplup's male, by the way.
We don't. Yeah, so it doesn't count.
We have no balls.
So let's kill this dude.
It had to be said. I'm sorry.
So when Diamond and Pearl first came out, one of my friends, like right after getting the Pokeballs, bumped into a shiny Shinx.
Oh, you told me about this. No.
And he caught a shiny Shinx, and then next he sees a normal Shinx, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, it's a shiny!"
No way.
He catches the normal Shinx,
and he releases the shiny.
Well, and then eventually he realized that the yellow one was the shiny.
Oh, okay, good.
And he used that one, but for a second he was like, "Did I just find 2 shiny Shinx in a row?" And then he checked and he's like, "Oh no, I didn't find it."
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So
from Dynamax Adventures in Sword, I got a Swampert, a shiny Swampert, by chance.
Oh wow!
And I named him Swampert because he's just like vivid purple.
Oh, Swampert.
So his name is Swampert.
Yeah, I had my shiny Azumarill, I named Golden God.
Humble.
Do you want to know what I named my Groudon when I was like 8 years old?